It's me, T from Team Two Scoop up here. Sorry to sound like this. I have a cold right now. Yeah, I know it's the middle of May, spring. My birthday's coming up, and I have a cold. This is ridiculous. Okay, but let's get into the deck profile. Alright, so first you're going to play 2 Guardian Dreadscythe. Now, I've been wanting to play this deck for years. They finally printed out the cards in Dragon of Legend. I really need to get on the box so I can complete my collection. But, yeah, but so far, 2 Guardian Dreadscythes. The only thing that sucks about this card, and the reason why you're playing only 2, is because you only can touchdown this card from your hand when Guardian Yatos is destroyed by card effect or battle. Now, usually that's pretty good. You just substitute a monster destroyed with another powerful monster, but the only thing that sucks is she has to be from your hand. She has to be already in your hand when the card is destroyed. So that's what I'm playing 2. Playing 3 Yatos. Sorry, card sheets against sticky. 3 Yatos. The second boss monster of the deck, or I guess she would be the boss monster of the deck. She gets rid of problem cards in the graveyard. Dragon's are dead, I think, but Mermels. I haven't tested this deck out yet, but I'll be testing it out in the near future. Post some videos, but yeah, she gets rid of, when she's equipped with a equipped card, you send her to the graveyard and she banishes 3 from the graveyard, popping her up by 500 for each. So yeah, pretty strong creature, awesome. At 3, there's 2 Sonar Monks. We're just decreasing 2 Sonar Monks. Obviously, you already know the pitch spell guard. Bring out level 4 monsters from your deck. Easy exceeds, and also for the best reason for the deck, but I'll get back to that later. 1 BLS, simple. 1 Dad, simple. No explanations for those. Double Battle Fader, obviously for those to stop OTKs, but we have like Soul Drain, which would suck if it does activate on you. Double Veiler, obviously, and also for the tuning. Now, it's rare that people will just summon a Veiler and just tune with it, but, I mean, there's ways around it, basically. I'll get back to that later. Got a Magician of Faith. Yeah. Oh my god, why is he playing Magician of Faith? Yeah, it's a tech card I like. Yeah. Get back those spells. And it's level 1, too, and it's a light, so it goes with BLS. Yes, like I said, for the Phantom of Chaos, you use Sonar Monk, pitch a spell card that you'll need, like you'll join to a Dreadscythe's Scythe, and you're like, oh crap, I don't have Dreadscythe in my hand, what am I going to do? You just pitch that from your hand, switch from a Phantom of Chaos. For the love of God, you better hope you have something useful in your graveyard, like a already dead Dreadscythe, even though Dreadscythe can revive itself, but when your hand is empty, it sucks. Or any big monster, you just banish that crap. This guy copies its effect and attack points. The only thing that sucks about him is he doesn't deal damage. And I think he copies its name. Hold on, let me see. Yep, name too. So yeah, this is the reason why it's not only because it's kind of a chaos build, but because of Phantom of Chaos. Phantom of Chaos is an underrated card, or at least right now. 2 Lilas, simple enough. I don't need any explanation into that. And it's a light target. Now to the spells. Let's get to that sword. Now I'm kind of like questioning why did Konami make this a no arms card. It's kind of weird, but whatever. And I'm shocked that they let the Halo go. I was like, what? When I seen the picture, I was like, oh yeah, yep. When I get that card, the Halo's gonna be gone. I seen plenty of people with this card at the ARG a few weeks ago, and yo, they have the Halo. I was like, what? So yeah, this card obviously is Yatos' card, and also this card makes Yatos a freaking boss on the field. When you ditch it from Yatos, all the cards that Yatos will banish when the equipped card is ditched, you get an extra 1500. So you get 1500 on Yatos' effect, plus another 1500 on the sword's effect. So 3K added to that. That's freaking crazy. Okay, and then 2 Reaper Dreadscythe. I'm so pissed off that this is the only thing that they have for the animation of Dreadscythe. Scythe. I mean, it's kind of dumb to say Scythe. Anyway, yeah. This is the lamest animation or art possible for this thing. They must have just made it a cartoonish artwork. It's just so lame. And other odd thing is, these are the Dreadscythe and Yatos is the boss Guardian monsters. I don't know if anybody remembers the Guardian monsters back in the day, but all the other Guardians, their equip cards is like in some kind of tomb with it's like poking out of the ground like the Excalibur sword, but Dreadscythe and Yatos's cards are just there. I mean, I guess they're the boss of the Guardian, so easy, simple enough. 1 day apiece, one trade in. Get obviously that 1 day. I was gonna play trading at 2, but I ran out of room, and plus, I mean, you only have what was it, like 5 targets, and I really don't want to get rid of my BLS unless it's necessary, and I really don't want to, and mainly because I want Dreadscythe to be in a graveyard. Even though it's pretty hard, what did Raphael say? It's the custodian of darkness or whatever. Which I mean, I still got to think about that. Does that mean it cleans up death and darkness? 3 MSTs. I may drop down to 2. I'm not sure. I was waiting to see at the play test. 2 Forbidden Lances. Don't need to explain that. Obviously going to triple upstarts. Awesome. And yes, the reason why Raphael, people, if you don't know about the anime is the ish. Like, the original anime, when it got to Awakening of Dragons, which is the reason why Dragons and Legends were made, it's because of this card. I'm not trying to overhype this card. In fact, they overhyped it when it first came out. It was $15. Now I think it's like between 5 and 8. I was an idiot to buy one at 14, so screw me. And then I got my box and whatever. You already seen that video, but yeah. See that episode of anime when you play this card in Guardian Dreadscythe, even though you can't play with Guardian Dreadscythe on the field, but this card helps you out a lot. I mean, self-explanatory. If you don't know what this card does, look it up. I really don't have time to explain. Yeah, and finally the traps. I'm just gonna put all the traps down right here. Triple Reckless Greed, no explanation. 1 T and 1 Compulse. I could have sworn I was missing a card here. I could have sworn I put a Phoenix chain in here, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, I'll probably change that in later on or something. Onto the extra deck. Sorry. Alright, 1 form of Synchron. You got your Magician of Faith. You got your Veiler. You got your Battle Fader. Bringing this out easily. Catastor. Don't need to go into much of that. Adrius. Don't need to go much of that. Stardust, it's kind of hard to make it in this deck, but I mean, you have 1 dad that's only level 7. And you got a Veiler. I can when I do some more combos, I'll try to see how many different ways I can bring Stardust out. But Stardust is Stardust. The Leo, awesome. It's like I think I already thought up two different ways to bring this guy out. It's kind of simple, but whatever. I'll see if I would need to make him. Yes, my Ghost Star Eater. Ghost Star Eater is pretty damn easy to make in this deck. It's only one way I thought of, though, but easy. Got a Cowboy, obviously for that burn damage. Got the Maestroke, obviously for that protection. Got the Ship again for the destruction and damage. Got the 101, obviously. Got that Utopia. Really don't like Utopia, but he's useful in pretty much every deck that runs rank 4s. Then for the rank 8s, and the usual cards for rank 8. I think these are like the best rank 8s. Like, just not counting Gimmick Puppets. I'm gonna do a Gimmick Puppet deck later on. But yeah, these are the best rank 8s until Primal Origins in what was it, 9 days from now. But yeah, and also I'll do an update on. I didn't even do. What was it? Last time I did a freaking. Anyway, yep. But these are rank 8s, self-explanatory. But yeah, so I'll give to you guys with the battles later on. Tastes like magic.